Hello, I'm Will Bushy, the founder of Sioux Falls, and I'm here today to talk about one of those little mini events that we do as part of our Sioux Falls project, and that is teach kids how to solder. Now, when we first started this project, I thought it would be a lot of fun, but I also didn't know if it was going to work. A lot of these kits that you get from China, they just got really dinky parts, the instructions are horrible, and honestly the boards are hard to use, but the kids really enjoyed it, and they really dove into it. We had a lot of kids comment over and over again that that's all they wanted to do was solder. Some even went off and bought their own solder kits so they could do it outside the camp. But this year, we're going to do soldering a little bit different. We're still going to do it. We're still going to have some soldering projects, but instead of building these weird little circuits from China, which I will have, by the way, I'm actually designing our very own Sioux Falls circuit. And I'm going to create my own little PCB, and we'll have our own components that we're going to put onto it. And these are really high quality boards, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, let's go over to the bench real quick, and I'll show you the circuit that we're going to build. So here's an example of the circuit on a breadboard. Now, we're not going to have the kids build it on a breadboard because honestly, that's way too complicated. We're going to actually have printed circuit boards or PCBs made up. This isn't the PCB, this is just a different PCB on a different project that I was working on. But here the kids will actually be able to put their components in and then solder them here on the back side. The kids have had a really good time soldering, but unlike some of the past projects that we did where the soldering projects were kind of goofy or maybe in the end there wasn't a lot of practical use, the idea is that this is something that they might be able to mount into a pumpkin around Halloween or something like that. They'll be able to pick whatever color they want for the LEDs and be able to mount it wherever they want. It'll be on a long kind of circuit board, probably about this big, and then we'll have the different components that they get soldered in. In the past, we've done some kits kind of like what you see here. This is a little dice kit. This one actually was one of the nicer ones, as well as this one here, which is just some blinking blue LEDs. But then honestly, some of the kits, they're really small, they're hard to work with, and in the end, the kids aren't all overly excited about them just because they're kind of goofy. But this year, I think the soldering kit will be a very specific to the theme of the entire project, but then it'll also be custom made just for Sioux Falls. So there you have it, that's the circuit, and like I said, I don't actually have the PCB printed up just yet, but it will be here in time, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I have all the supplies ordered, and I think this project is going to be really neat for the kids. And again, it's a little bit more of a personalized customization project, which I think is really cool as well. And if you're interested in signing up, learning to solder, if this sounds like something your kids would enjoy, head over to hackSiouxFalls.com and get signed up today. This camp, just like all of our other ones, will probably sell out before the project starts, so don't wait till the last minute. Let's go to hackSiouxFalls.com and get registered today. And if you're a parent that wants to help out or learn or do with your children, we'd love to have you. In the past, we've had a lot of parents join us, and honestly, the parents have had just as much fun as the kids. So if that sounds like something of interest to you, on the checkout page, I have a special spot for you to register as a parent. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or give me a phone call or hit me up on the website, hackSiouxFalls.com. So look forward to seeing you here at our next event.